It's apartment 411 and it's currently September the 13th and it is 2:20 in the morning. Where's the electric clock? 2:20 in the morning. And we've been having the issues with the sensor of the fan coming on in the bathroom. So a new switch was put in, a sensor switch. So one to the right here. Ties into this fan here that keeps kicking on and has been doing it with no humidity or moisture in the air. And these are, now that we've read everything about it from the manufacturer, their sole purpose is to reduce moisture in the bathroom, thereby preventing mold, mildew, any kind of moisture buildup. So they're supposed to sense when the showers and baths are being taken or water steam is present, and then it's supposed to clear out the air and clear up the mirror and provide you with a steam-free bathroom. Only ours has never turned on during steam. We didn't know it had that feature. We didn't know what the purpose of it was, but it does definitely have a history when you look at all the customer reviews for years now, with the sensing of the humidity being a problem and the fan kicking on all the time. And there is ways to adjust this. As a matter of fact, there's a setting for disabled, there's a setting to delay the on or delay the off, and there's also a vacation setting above and beyond, standard settings. So Joe was saying there's no possible way to alter it or adjust it. So that actually isn't conducive with what the manufacturer has written, which I sent to their office so they could see all of the feedback and all of the problems that they have with these sensors. So, and to prove I'm not touching all this and these things are just kicking on, we're going to go ahead and we've been tracking it on a log each day on our calendar, because we now have seen a $20 increase in our energy bill the last couple of months since it's been doing this. So, since everything we say kind of goes in one ear and out the other with Con-Am, we're going to verify that it comes on by itself at this ungodly hour of the morning, because it runs and runs and runs and runs all on its own. And it takes about a 15-minute break or so, and then it runs for approximately 6 or more minutes and then cuts off, and then it just continues to cycle like that. It seemed to do really well right after Joe left today, around 3 o'clock when he was finished for this 2 o'clock appointment, but we've seen it kicking on since we've tried to get some sleep. So I'm gonna leave the lights on and leave the switches available so you can see no one's touching them, and hopefully you'll pick up what we've been trying to convey as a real bona fide service request. In her numerous work requests, we've got issues that are viable, but we don't call in a crap load of work orders. Okay, so it's kicked on. Right now I'm looking at the clock and it is 2:31 in the morning, and you can still see that I haven't touched the switches. Here's my hand. And the switch is on, or the fan's on. So this is what we're dealing with. And I so appreciate that, you know, trying to put the switch in and seeing if that was going to do it, but this is a bigger problem. There's no humidity going on, or there's no issues in this bathroom, and frankly we have other machines running right outside the bathroom which should prevent this, so I don't understand that, because we have these running. We have two of them, and so this is running right outside the door of the bathroom, and that covers an entire, I mean, the square footage is ridiculous. So we don't understand what's going on in here. I can't afford this extra usage, and it's really annoying to have this thing constantly running. Every 15 minutes or to 20 minutes, it's kicking back on, and this is cycling 24/7. So this is what we're dealing with. It's on. I'll let it continue to run. I'm not touching any switches. Let's see how long it takes for it to actually shut off. I can maybe get it going this way. You get the switches and maybe you can still hear the fan. So. It's 2:35 and it's still running. This is what we as residents have to do, because the corporate office otherwise infers that you lie and embellish, and you have phantom causes for issues that are constantly a problem in this hellhole. The fan is still going. The last shower was finished and we were out of this bathroom by 10 p.m. It didn't come on during the shower, and it only kicks on when there's no moisture in here. Still running. It's now 2:38 a.m. If this isn't corrected within the by the next rent due date, I'm deducting not only the $20 it's going to take per month to get my energy back, but a cost for this impartial third-party electrician to come out here and correct it himself. Let that be heard. September 13, 2016. The McLarens in apartment 11 at Verset Zavita at now 2:39 a.m. in the morning. I will withhold rent to get this corrected. Okay, remaining outside the bathroom door. It is now 2:40 in the morning and the fan has stopped. And as you can see, switches haven't been touched. Nobody's been by the wall to touch the switches on or off. And it's finally turned off. And I'm sick of it. So, this has now been a 20.5-minute video because this is what we're forced to do because Con Am cannot get their business together and properly take care of their residents. And this has been going on now because of the cigarette smoke and everything else we're dealing with here. Secondhand cigarette smoke fills this bathroom because of all these vents and things we have in here. Fills this living room because the kitchen vent is right here. And that reeks of cigarette smoke, even though they tried replacing it. It's being tested right now for bacteria and carcinogens and any other harmful inhalants, as are the fans in the bathroom and in this hallway, which stay, if you look, just, I don't know if you can see good, but if you can really get up there, you'll see just how filthy they get. And he just replaced this filter. I mean, this is a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks after it's done, and it just gets filthy. Everything does. You know, 4-inch dust bunnies in every corner. The place is just impossible to keep clean. And in this bathroom, you'll also see that before I bought this cabinet to block it, this is where the lifting of the floors are. This is one of the reasons my granddaughter doesn't come by, because you slice yourself on them. And just like by the bathroom, you know, the floors are not right. They didn't do these right, you know, and you can see they didn't cut these out right at all. That's all paint smeared on the ground. You know, same thing on this corner wall. Just paint and everything stuck to the ground. Not the best painting job in here. As a matter of fact, it's downright horrible. So anyway, that's the deal with the fan. And we'll get a couple more because one's never good enough. Just like the secondhand smoke, they've needed to verify it by 5 different teams that have turned over 5 different times in a year and a half. And all of them have verified this secondhand cigarette smoke in our apartment. And yet they still insist on verifying it every single time. Like our living room door should be some kind of a revolving door to them and a free-for-all for everyone. Not doing it. It's been verified by too many people. So, and outside people that have nothing to do with Con-Am, who are just here to do either vendor work or AT&T or deliver something or visit or have family and friends over, and unfortunately they've all had to admit that there's cigarette smoke in here and they have to sign something for court. Gonna fix this fan on the 1st on my own dime and deduct it from my rent. Just letting you know.